If I was next to Sifuna, I would whisper in his ears, and Babu Owino, that let's test the popularity of ODM. Resign, let's go for by-election. Yes. Resign, and let's go for by-election. So that you test the actual popularity. I can tell you Sifuna will be back to the Senate with a new party, and that will mark the actual death of ODM. If I was next to him, I will tell him, because I have seen. If he resigns today, and Babu Owino resigns today, and they go back to the people, they will, I don't know how to put it, they will revitalize themselves in a way that is unimaginable. They're going to gain street legitimacy that's unimaginable. They're going to gain the soul of the party. They're going to come with the spirit of Raila. And I told you that Raila will influence the 2027 elections comfortably from his grave. It is happening. This is realignment. Yeah. President Ruto has put a deadline for these guys that by May 6th, we have to enter pre-election pact. By May 6th. Are you aware of that?
Why are they doing that?
Effectively collapsing the decision-making structure of ODM. So that by May is a few months away, if not 3 from today, ODM is buried fully. Then President Ruto starts negotiating with the boys. Oh, that is what will happen. Take it to the bank. That is what is going to happen.
You are in, there is no way out.
Which way out? If he's telling you conditions, first of all, can you sort those boys who are making noise? I can tell you, these boys are also having a back channel communication to the president.
Really?
I can assure you, if I'm wrong, I don't choose to be right. But I can tell you, post May 6th, President Ruto will want this other team, than the current team. Because the political value and political currency of Oburu and his team ends effective May 6th usiku saseta.
What will they be doing? What will they be doing out? When they go out, what will they be doing?
They
will be swallowed in the government completely.
They'll just, yes, of course.
Will there be ODM?
There will be something called a shell of ODM. My friend Raila is sad tonight. I can tell you. But you know something? You cannot really wipe out the orange color. The orange color, when it is broken, it breaks into reds. It breaks into red flowers. So many red flowers.
Who is calling you on your phone? Is it Ruto?
Nobody's calling me. What do you think it's Ruto? It's people who are commenting there. So, by the time May 6th usiku imefika, Ruto and political currency ya Oburu and etc. done. Now he goes to the next level of negotiation. Ruto is always 10,000 steps ahead of these guys. And that is what these guys are not seeing tonight. Okay. Oburu Ginga. Abdul Samad Sharif. Who else was there?
Wanga.
Wanga is a girl in the middle. I always make excuses for her because I sympathize with her. But she's a girl in the middle. But if she's truly deeply in it, then let me bundle her with them. And that whole team. Do you think they carry the political vision of the nation today?
It would be hard to see the vision.
Because I would ask you,
yeah,
what is the direction that they're taking the ODM people to?
You see, that's a very difficult question.
ODM has people who have taken over it, and these people, they've made a teen god. Remember when Israelites left Egypt and they were going back home? Along the way, somebody went up called Moses to bring the 10 commandments, or to talk to God, so to speak. As he went up to speak to God, some fellows down here said, Moses is taking too long. And it's God. We need something that we can see. We need a God we can worship here that we can see. And somebody came with a brilliant idea. Leteni pete na saa na nini hizo vitu mko nazo to smelt. So they smelted the ornaments and then made a teen god and told watoto wa Israeli ya kwamba huyu ndiye sa Mungu wetu ambaye tunamwona hapa.
Okay.
Tutamsifu. Okay? And in ODM the same thing has happened. That Raila, who was the true spirit and who was the true owner of the vision, okay, of ODM passing left ODM in a little
Disarray.
Disarray. There's a term I wanted to use, but I remember it would be too huge. In disarray. And quickly, a coup was
What is
organized.
the word that you wanted to use?
Imbroglio. ODM is in imbroglio.
Imbroglio.
Yes, you can Google it and find what it means.
Imbroglio.
Yeah, it is state of chaos.
Instead of chaos.
Immense chaos. So ODM was left in that state of disarray and that state of imbroglio, where they don't know where to go. But in that moment, there's a very brilliant chap who sits in State House, who decided to organize ODM very fast. And he made sure that the NEC met. And in that meeting, the NEC nominated Oburu Ginga as the party leader. That is what we call the making of a teen god. Oburu Ginga is a teen god in ODM. He's not a natural god because Oburu Ginga, ever since he came into politics, has never won a nomination, leave alone an election.
Because there was no nomination.
Because he was living in the shadows of the brother.
So every time that there were a nomination was announced,
yes,
they would not.
There will be quasi nominations.
Yeah,
it would be handed.
I hear he would be very sick and and feeling cold
and very cry. He would go crying to the party leader. My brother. You cannot give everybody, and me will not give me. You must give me something. And Raila used to find a way of giving Oburu something. And Oburu was given something even in Yala. Can you imagine the level of impunity that Oburu carries with himself? Going to Yala as a youth representative. Can you imagine? At his age.
When?
This is just recently, before this last election. He was in Yala. You can't remember. Before he came back as a senator for Bondo, for Siaya.
As a youth representative?
As a youth representative. That's why he was always called the youth leader.
At 70-something?
Yes, at late 70s. Okay? So Buru has never fought for anything in his life. And then he was made a teen god. Because as you see him, he cannot fight for anything. Okay?
What did we melt in order to have Oburu?
We melted everything that we ought to have had, including the deputy party leaders, who are very strong. Abdul Samad Sharif is very strong and young. We had Wanga, a chairperson, at 43. Pretty young. You name it. We had all these people who were pretty young in the party. But their dreams were banned. And the order was taken away. Whatever is happening in ODM, there's a strong hand. There's a very strong hand. And I remember, let me reveal here, that immediately Jacom was buried. I wrote to Winnie Odinga. A very long text. And I told her, start making your way out. There's no respect that's going to be served to you in ODM.
What is the disrespect that you saw happening at ODM or to the family?
Ageism kicked in immediately. Ageism, where they tell you are young, you know nothing. It is your father we respected. We can't respect you. This is not a party for the Railas. This is a party for the people. Yes, it is true. It's a party for the people. And this lady did not say she was coming for anything. She had not even said anything. But you already were hearing undertones. And people were telling, were throwing barbs at her. Okay? And so, whatever they have done today is a beautiful thing. These people don't have a brain of their own. I want you to, that's the best way I want you to operate from.
That there is a puppeteer.
There's a puppeteer in State House, Kenya. I'm not afraid to say it. That is fully in charge of the faculties of ODM.
If we are saying that there is this puppeteer in State House,
yes,
fair enough.
Yes.
But we have seen Sifuna, poking the beehive.
Yes.
For a long time.
Yes.
Always going there, naked face, poking the beehive. Going into the lion's den.
Yes.
And the way big children can go and do something and then they run away, see if you can follow them.
Yes.
He has been doing that.
Yes.
So, do you want to tell me that State House has fattened him for slaughter?
If Raila was alive.
Okay.
And if you remember what I said on this very podcast sometimes back, if Raila was alive, he would play this game until 2026 August, this year August. That is when a decision would be made on how they were going to move forward. Okay? And that decision most probably would have been that ODM was going to field a presidential candidate that was going to be Raila Odinga. And he would come third and play powerful in terms of determining who was going to be president.
ODM imeisha. ODM imeisha. Mtu mwenye ako na akili mzuri kama baba alikuwa alive na alikuwa na option zote za kutoa Sifuna ODM, because Sifuna vinya anaongea hivi hajabadilika na hajaanza kuongea hivi juu ati Raila alikufa. Sifuna alikuwa anaongea hivyo Raila akiwa. Na Raila akirudi kwa stage watu wakimuuliza baba huyu jamaa tumfanyie nini, anasema achaneni na yeye. Akiongea ameongea on our behalf. So that's the end of ODM. Completely. Hiyo nayo I can send you kwa bank uende upewe nayo pesa.
Shebenche.
The moment Sifuna leaves ODM, that's the end of ODM.
Edwin Sifuna, Caleb Hamisi and Osothi, you can continue to fight for your positions in ODM, but indeed you have proven to be true lawyers. And also, I want to tell anyone from western part of the country, if you see anything orange with the 3 letters ODM, you know what you should do. We will burn them down because we want security. We want young people from western part of the country to be employed. We want a united lawyer community. Hatutaki kuwa divided na hiyo chama sijui nini. We'll burn it down, and I'm saying that we'll burn it down hadi kama ukitaka kunishika kwa sababu nimesema at the end of the day lawyer community must unite. Lazima tushikane. Ile kitu yenye taharibu uhusiano wetu wa pamoja, ile kitu yenye taharibu amani yetu western, lazima tuitoe na ni ODM, and we'll burn it down. Nimesema tutachoma, na sisemi that tutaichoma kwa ubaya. Msinichukulie kwa ubaya, but tutaichoma to unite lawyers. Hiyo kitu ndio imekuwa ikituharibia for the long time. Imefanya insecurity ijakuwa sawa western, imefanya the same thing watu wajakuwa enda kwa serikali hesabu. We are the second largest, in fact we are not the second largest community. Let us just say the truth. Waluya is the biggest tribe not only in western but in East Africa. You can go and confirm, but hatuwezi pata kazi because Luos, they have been depending on us. It is over. Ukitaka endo nishitake nikuje nishikwe. Hiyo jela imejengewa wanaume kama sisi. Unaona kaburi yenye inachimbwanga hiyo. Yenye unasema that utauliwa, utashikwa na DCI, sijui utauliwa Ruto, sijui nini. Even those people they will die. President William Samoei Ruto will die. DCI wenye wanauanga watu they will die. They will not live forever. Na hadi hata watakufa kama maumbo atakataka.
Mumona wa mama mwenye amereplace mimi ndio Sifuna. Hata hizi sema jina constitutionalism.
Imagine ajui kusema constitutionalism.
Hawezi hadi anasoma kitu anasema hakuna maswali, hadi wanamtoa hapo hakuna maswali. Juu anajua hizi jibu maswali in English atawaaibisha.